Hello everyone, Chris back here again. Today we're going to be playing some Historic Brawl, and you know what? We're going to be playing Historic Brawl with Brawl. That's right, today we're going to be the fun police, and we will ensure that nobody has any fun. Well, nobody but us is allowed to have any fun. Nobody but us is allowed to cast spells after turn 3. That's just how this deck works, and you know what? If it worked at the inception of the format, now that Brawl has kind of shifted into Historic Brawl, I want to see if it still works. If we can still make people suffer with just our annoying little countery boy. I know that some of you may not be as big of a fan of counter-based strategies, but you know what? It's very rare for color to get to answer everything. You know what? Blue is that color. And I'm very proud of it for that. So, Venathar Guild Kingpin shall never resolve if we have a choice in the matter. However, at the moment, our countering options are a bit limited. So they have this turn to remove Brawl. They failed. That's so sad. That's so sad. I think you've lost the game, opponent. So this is the part of the game where you want to be at. This is how Brawl plays. You just make them. You just sit back behind your counter wall and play cards. Take action. I'll get rid of Ulamog. Don't really want to cast it anytime soon. So we've shown our opponent our determination. We are willing to counter literally anything that comes across our screen. Yeah, that's a little sad. Still got 3 counterspells in hand, so not actually a counterspell, but he's basically a counterspell. So in 10 turns, we win the game. If our opponent doesn't do anything by then, they lose the game. No. Take action. Goodbye, precognition field. So they actually get... Well, they would have gotten... their commander down this turn if they had gone greed. But they didn't go greed, so... They have a chance to remove Brawl here. That's probably worth it. Like, Omniscience is the card you want. Because if you get up to that point, you win the game. But they now know we have a bunch of counterspells. Relapse is a good card. I won't deny that. So land, they can protect their commander with memory lapse. But that's all they're going to be doing. Despite not having much mana, we have been in this game for far longer than we should have. So I think we go with Hypnotic Spectre. They try to memory lapse it. We counterspell it. They have to ask themselves, does our opponent have a 2-mana counterspell? We do. So do they have a 2-mana counterspell? Probably not. Yeah, I think Teferi's Aegis Insight is the worst card in our hand. Which is not really a place you're generally at, but... Hey, look at that. Commit has decided it's going to be... never mind. It actually costs 3 mana. It's a Brawl-based bug where it doesn't show. So they're thinking about casting their commander here. If they do, we don't actually have an answer to it this time. It's a little sad, but... Yeah, the floodgates have opened. So we block there, we take 8. Time Warp is a good card. Mordekin. Do we care too much about Kiora Best of Sea God? I would take 13 here. I would die from that, so I have to block the 8. What you gonna be casting? Probably Thought Erasure? You don't have the mana to cast anything, friend. Jace, go to the bottom. I think we're gonna make an 8/8 Kraken of our own. Oh, that's bad. That means we lose. I guess I could have held... No, I can't even hold that up. So we block there and die. I guess there was an argument to doing Brawl's expertise last turn. It would have taken 10 power off the board, but wouldn't have gotten max value out of it, which is why I didn't consider it a great option, but You live and you learn. Okay, gonna go into a game 2. I did not think this deck would get a game 2 because it's a little bit time intensive. It generally has a pretty decent win rate, all things considered. But I say that we haven't seen it yet. But you get the idea of how it could, right? I mean, it's just basically counter attack, counter attack, counter attack for the whole game. Now we're playing against a Turgid deck. So either they get rid of Brawl and we have just the worst time, or they don't get rid of Brawl and we just have the best time. I don't think they want to play the Lantern. Alright, they're going greedy. Love to see somebody besides me go greedy, because that means I can profit off of their greed. Never mind. I thought they were, but... Let's see you play Turgid. You're not going to. So, yeah, there's that. Gotta break apart a statue real quick. Oh, do it. Do it, opponent. Play Turgid. I will Jawari. Okay. Making me do this the hard way, aren't you? No arena. You're gonna play the Lantern? Alright. I'll discard and induced amnesia. And on my turn, I wanted to play... Yeah, I want to do the draw spell. Tezzeret's Gambit. It's okay. Deck. I want to put a stop right there. I want to get down Emereth sometime soon. Essence Scatter did very well. Just need to survive. Our opponent thinking over their life choices. They probably have a removal spell, thinking about whether or not it's worth it to go murder Hypnotic Spectre. They'll regret doing it later if they do, because Emereth is a pretty powerful card. We're never going to be able to play Tethered's Gambit. Non-creature, non-land. So they have their pick of the litter. Cure Best of Sea God's probably the best card in the hand. Emerith is going to let us play with Turgid Lantern on the field for much longer than we should be able to. Because every attack now is basically just draw 3. I'll lose 3 life. Get down our Lich. Attack for 5. Draw 3. Play a land. Our Gimme Lich won't be doing much anytime soon, but 4/3 blocker. Discard a card. They have a removal spell, they gotta get rid of Immerless, right? That's not great. So we've seen one of the problems with Brawl, and that's that if you don't have an answer, that if you miss a counter, pretty much lose the game. So they got Poison Cup. No, Tiny Bones. You will not come into play this turn. So we have a couple of Haymakers in the deck that if we draw, will just win us the game. It's neat that we found one of them, as I was saying that. Lose 3 life. We will need to find an answer to this zombie. 4 mana, 5 mana, 6 mana, 7 mana, 8 mana. So they might be mass reviving. Torment of Hellfire. Torment of Hellfire. Well, we've shown that Brawl can be beaten, which in itself is a triumph. So I'd like to thank you all for watching so much, and if you like the content, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.